growing up, both of y'all never was the emotional guy. I was the emotional guy. I'd cry in a minute. Y'all know that. Like, I only seen Chris cry one time in my life when he was little in the Mac or whatever. I don't think I never seen E cry. So it's crazy how, I don't want to say role switch, but like you said, you grow older, things happen to you close to your heart, and then that emotion comes out. So for me, it's like, for me being an education, hearing kids' stories every single day, kids that, I coach and mentor kids losing their lives and different things of that nature. It's like I'm numb to it. It's crazy though, because, I've done it. I'm not scared to show emotion. I cry, I did all that stuff, but, in the life we live, especially in education, the life we live, especially as we get older, more and more people is gonna pass. Like that's just life in itself. And the crazy was when younger guys pass. You know what I mean? If it's a health issue or a mistake and different things of that nature, it make you look at life a whole lot differently. And you know what I mean? My thing is, I always tell my kids and my family, and I'm telling y'all now, is just, man, you got to be able to live life to the fullest, and also you got to be cautious too. You know what I mean? Because you never know. Just one mistake. Dwayne Haskins didn't wake up and thinking, you know what I mean?
Be his last day.
He didn't know that. You know what I mean? And life is but a vapor. Like Bishop said, bro.
I know, man. One thing that mentoring taught me, you pouring into other people, other people's kids, other young men in the community on a consistent basis. But the flip side, it helped me stay anchored in humility. Because like you said, bro, they stories and what they go through and all the stuff you hear when you really in the trenches with these little dudes and pouring into them or hearing them, they come to you. People always, man, why you so humble? You can't get on your high horse when you know the stories we know, when you hear what we've heard, or when you seen what we've seen.
Bro, traumatic experiences, bro. Like you've become accustomed to hearing and dealing with traumatic experiences. Same as, bro, being in the community. Same as being a coach. Same as being reachable to these little guys. You know what I'm saying, bro? Everybody going through something, like you said. And we might think our situation was bad or. Bro, when you hear 2 or 3 little guys talking to you, like, bro.
And then, the type of people we are, I'm in education. Relationships is everything to me. So, my number one job is to build a relationship. How can I help this student? And our kids is suffering at an all-time high. They have a distraction, though. Their distraction is social media. It's the TikTok world. So, I have several students come in. I was meeting with a student today. The student showed me a tattoo. I had 2 tattoos. It was a person on here fishing at the top and a person on here fishing. And that person said, "This is my brother." I was like, "He's no longer here or something?" Because it was at the top. And it was like, "Nope, he committed suicide." But the way that person said it.
He ain't got no emotion.
No emotion.
0.
Then I was talking to another student today, this past weekend. They was driving. She like, I got to talk to you. Driving and seeing a 4-year-old walking down the street in the city of Grand Rapids at nighttime, 11 o'clock. Was walking down the street without no socks on and stuff like that. So these stories, students come and talk to me about them being molested at a young age. You know what I mean? These are
it's normal.
Kids are suffering, man. You know what I mean? They're going through so much, man. And I think it's important as, like you said, mentors to have that open door to be like, hey, let me know, because like I said, I heard it all. I heard all these stories, and also being transparent and let them know that, I've been through some stuff too, and be able to share that so they don't feel ashamed. So many students that cry in front of me in my office, like literally tears, and I don't show it. I don't cry because these is something I've been praying for the last 10, 12 years. In the beginning, I remember when I first started off, I used to boo-hoo, you know what I mean? Like, man, these stories is crazy. But now I'm so accustomed, used to it. You know what I mean? That's just the life we live in, man. And,
Do you ever get to a point, CB, where it's too much? Do you have to be like, man, today ain't I need 2 days off, man. You know what I mean? I done heard so many stories, so much trying, like, I got to chill.
So, the other school, I was at a different school where trauma was at a high. You know what I mean? So, it's every single day. That was too much, but I didn't know. I was exhausted. Like end of the day, I'm on fumes. Then I had to coach and had to do all that. I'm done. So more in the inner city where there's a lot of kids that cry for help. They're dealing with so much, and so now you go to another school. It's not so much that it's mixed in. So not saying that they don't have issues. They're not coming right then and there. In the inner city, you know, we mix in right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's right away. With this school, it took some time. So now you got kids coming in here and there. So now what I do is I'm smart. I know what kids to communicate with. You know what I mean? And then I point those kids to some other kids, some people in the building that are counselors and different things of that nature.
One of the challenging things about it, bro, is it's never ending.
That's what I'm asking.
That's the thing. We got to keep our stamina up. It's a reason we go to the gym. We ain't bragging. We go to the gym at 5 in the morning. Yep. You really going because you got to keep your shoulders broad. You got to keep the stamina because the problems never stop. Like, it's like, man, you get one issue resolved with this kid.
Yep.
2 more come through.
Ain't no taking the hat off and resting on the laurels.
Ain't no break from it. And so you have to have the stamina to endure. You got to be able to persevere for the next kid. And it ain't like, man, in 2022 it's getting better than it was in 2021.
Yeah.
No, it's as intense or if not more
than it was before.
So it's about making sure your own mental health is on point and that you in the right space to be able to pour into others and empty your cup out. Because it's like, man, it's always something. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I say, we pride ourselves on being accessible and and reachable and relatable to the community, to the youth. But then with that, it's like who pouring and filling our cups up.
Exactly.
You know
that matters, man. That's what I was asking.
That's crazy, bro. I didn't at the other school, like, you know, my cup stayed empty. Like I didn't have that, bro. And I didn't know that about myself until year 3 and dealing with, you know, all the things I was dealing with from a coaching standpoint as well. It's like, man, I'm exhausted. You know what I mean? I'm exhausted. Now I know what the kid to see. And if I got certain kids that, you know what I mean, that need day-to-day treatment, I say, hey, how you doing today? You good, baby? Looking good. I compliment them, make them laugh. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. But I think a lot of our kids, our kids is struggling at an ultimate high. And it's not like social media is hurting them. You know what I mean? Because this is something that they do every day, all day. And they see different things and they're more aware now. They know what's going on in Ukraine and Russia. They could tell you more than what we could tell you. You know what I mean? They're more aware now because of social media.
World issues.
Oh, man.
The world is in the palm of their hand. Yeah.
All that, bro. You know what I mean? So that's the challenges, man. But I think that's our purpose. You know what I mean? Just to help in any way we can. But you right. You know what I mean? Like before, say if I see 7 kids in a day, that's high need. I won't see 7 kids. Those high need kids.
And that was my point of asking.
2 high need.
Because, bro, all 7 might need the same thing. You get what I'm saying?
Man, it's times where I talk to a kid for a whole 5th hour, bro. Like 1 whole hour. Like literally, bro.
It is exhausting.
I don't got nothing.
It's exhausting, bro.
It's exhausting, man. It is exhausting, man. It is exhausting.
I had this one chick. We pour a lot into the guys, but we don't talk about all the females we pour into.
Right.
I had this one chick, and she lived in a storage unit. You know what I'm saying? And she just was telling me like, yeah, Mr. Chris, the police always make their rounds through there, so I had to duck down so it looked like the storage is empty. It's closed. But I sleep, it's freezing. I know what story she talked about when she told me to. I'm looking like, so now I'm helping all these young people, men, women, find housing. And you start looking at the macro side of things like, man, we don't even got enough housing, or we don't got enough affordable housing, or we got all this foolishness going on, all these rich people in this community. Like, what are we doing?
Tearing houses down to build apartments. Like, bro, I'm with you.
And so I'm looking like, so it'd be a lot, bro. It just don't be no relief from it. That be my thing. So you got to find that in other things. So that's why coming to your crib, bro, like, it be more than just I'm going over my boy E crib. It be a whole
unplug.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? y'all be texting me. You get my text halftime. I'm like, no, because let me put my phone down. Because if I pick it up too much, something crazy gonna
somebody
come.
Got
somebody
me. Get in touch with me.
Exactly. So it be a lot, man, that we don't say on the outside, but it's more than meet the eye on the inside. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I would also say, man, for that, make sure that we always talk about this, but when you are feeling empty and you are feeling low and your cup is a little low or almost empty, you know what I mean? Check in with your accountability partners, check in with somebody that care about you, pray for you. You know what I mean? Somebody that will pray for you, somebody that will have your best interests at heart.
Yeah, you right.
So you can get that refilling, so you can get affirmed, so you can feel better about helping somebody else. You get what I'm saying?
That's true, bro, because soon I get home, my wife be so excited for the day and want to talk. And I don't be rude, but I'm like, babe, I need 15, 20. Like, I'm hurting right now. You know what I mean? Today was a day.
Bro, I never heard of that. Not to cut you off, I never heard of that whole unplugging thing till Chris. Like,
I need it,
6 years ago, bro, Chris, I'm like, what?
Yeah, bro.
But I totally understand
15, 30, bro. I need it from mental.
It used to be an hour. Now it's down to 15.
Bro, I never understood, but that's real,
you
bro.
You have to from the day, because you think about our jobs, man. Whatever
Switching
we're
gears,
doing,
bro.
Like, literally, bro.